Hello there, friends! Today I'm going to be playing the last bit of Transient Experiment. If you haven't watched the other two videos yet, I recommend watching those first and then coming back to watch this one. Anyway, let's get started! You are back. Wonderful, welcome. It seems I will need your help after all. I wish to create a story, but I have not written one before. I just need a few more ideas. What is a location that it could take place? Maybe a beautiful garden. Could I try drawing it? Oh boy. I can try. Let's see here. This probably has some bushes. And maybe a tree. And a little gazebo back here. And the bush might have some flowers. Oh, that is the most derpy looking flower I've ever drawn. And maybe the tree would have some apples. Again, very derpy, but I'm trying. And maybe there would be a butterfly. And the sun is shining. And maybe there's a path here going to the gazebo and some bricks. Submit. I see, but how can one get there? I have an idea. Instead of walking, how about riding something? What is something that you can ride on? A horse? A horse? I wonder what that would be like. Could you please draw that for me? Of course I can. To the best of my ability. Let me see here. They usually have a long face and let's see here, their little hoofs. This is a really derpy looking horse. It's all really derpy. Oh, come on. I tried. I see. That looks like a good ride. And another thing, what sort of food might be found along the way? A watermelon, obviously. Let me see here. A watermelon. What does it taste like? Is it sweet? Sour? It tastes sweet. I think so anyway. Interesting. I wonder what that is like. Could you also draw a watermelon for me? Of course. Submit. I see. So this is watermelon. One more thing. No, this is unfair. I should not make you do all the work. I should try to draw as well and come up with my own things, but... Oh, I accidentally skipped that line. Oh no! Let's see here. I have an idea. I will ask you to name me something and I will try to imagine what it's like. Okay. Awesome. Even if I get it wrong, this is still practice for my imagination. That should be fair and more interesting for you. Name me an animal. It can be real or imaginary. A dog. Very well. Next, name me an object. An object. I'm looking around the room to try and find an object, but it's kind of empty. A clock. I see. And name me a plant. A cactus, because outside is full of them. I believe I can do the rest by myself from here. Thank you very much for all the help. Please wait for a short while I share my story with you. This is a tale about Alie. I think that's how that's pronounced. That's a cute name, by the way. One day, Alie wanted to visit the garden, but Alie did not know how to get there. Alie wondered and wondered to look for the garden or someone to ask about where the garden could be found. But Alie couldn't find nothing. Alie even called out, "I want to go to the garden. Is there anyone out there that can help me?" All Alie could do was continue wandering and hope to find an answer. And then a horse appeared, and it spoke. "I can take you to the garden." "Please do, horse. I really want to go to the garden." Alie hopped on the horse and both of them made their way to the garden. During the ride, they saw soft, fluffy clouds in the sky and heard the wind whistling a song to them. And when the sun began to set, Alie saw the colors of the sky and how they changed, and how the stars twinkled in the night sky. Alie did not sleep one bit because Alie knew that the garden was close. And then the horse spoke again. "I sure am hungry, Alie. What would you like to eat, horse?" "I would really like to eat a watermelon. It is my favorite." "Same, horse. That is my favorite too." "Look over there, horse." "Is that it?" Alie pointed to a big tree. A delicious watermelon was growing from its branches. "Could you reach it for me, Alie?" "Yes, of course I can. Please wait one moment." Alie floated up to grab the watermelon and then floated back down to give it to the horse. "Consider this a gift for taking me to the garden." "Very sweet, just how I like it. Thank you very much, Alie. We shall become friends." "I would very much like that, horse." Soon after, the horse had finally brought Alie to the garden. It was time for them to part ways. Even though the horse had to leave, the horse and Alie became friends and knew they would someday see each other again. As Alie explored the garden, an animal appeared. "What are you?" "Dog. What is it though? It kind of looks like a bug. I'm not sure." "Greetings, dog. I am Alie." "Excuse me for one moment. Can this animal talk?" I mean, it technically can't, but this is so cute that I'm just gonna say yes because I want to see Alie interact with the dog. Welcome to the garden. Follow me. I will show you to the clock. The animal bounced and beckoned Alie, leading the way. Alie followed the dog. And Alie saw a great big clock. It was very big, big enough to touch the sky. It was something Alie had never seen before. Grab my hand, Alie. We can climb this together. Alie grabbed the hand of the dog and climbed the clock. They climbed and climbed, high enough to touch the soft, fluffy clouds. They were so high up, they could almost grab the stars. Then the dog pointed. Look, look! Alie could see many things across the horizon, wonderful things. Things big and small. Colorful things, shiny things, beautiful things. I want to live here and see this every day. You can stay here as long as you like. We can be neighbors. The dog hugged Alie and the two of them officially became neighbors. The dog will always be able to visit Alie. Alie had a new home built within the garden. The dog gave Alie cactus seeds, which Alie planted, and it grew into a splendid garden. Alie then took a fully grown cactus and gave it to the horse. Alie also gave one to the dog. And last but not least, Alie gave one to you. Aw, that's cute. And that is it, the end. That was my story, my very first one. Please be honest, did you like it? I really liked it. It was so cute. Is that truly your honest opinion? Of course. I am being honest. It was super cute and I loved it. Thank you very much for the kind words. I wish for it to be possible to hug you, but I have an idea. We can pretend hard enough and imagine it is happening at the same time. Aww, that's so cute. Would you like to give it a try? Of course. I will think about hugging you, you adorable little... Not really sure what exactly you are. Kind of look like a person, but whatever you are, I will give you a hug. So cute. I will count to 3, and we shall focus as hard as we can. Are you ready? I am ready. 1, 2, 3. Aww. I believe I could almost feel that. Once again, thank you. It is decided. I believe I have finally found a purpose. I know I wanted to grow and gain more experience and knowledge, but I did not know what to do with it after growing enough. I was hoping I would figure it out along the way. Now I realize that I too can share the fun and excitement of hearing new ideas with others. I want to be able to create my own ideas all by myself, and I want to use those ideas to create more stories to share. I want to share this feeling of joy and wonder that you have given me to others, including you. I have you to thank for this. I want to dedicate my next story to you, and I want to listen and be a part of it. Or I want you to listen and be a part of it. Let us part ways for now. I hope to see you again very soon. Farewell. Oh, I can suspend or resume. Resume! Welcome back. The story I made for you is nearly ready. All that is missing is you. That is because this new story I created will be about you. I do hope you are as excited for this as I am. Now, without further delay, let us begin. This is a tale about Melonii. There was once a very long night. The moon in the sky would not set, which meant the sun could not rise and bring a new day. The one that decided to investigate the cause of this by personally asking the moon about this matter was Melonii. But the moon was too high up in the sky to hear Melonii from all the way down from the ground, which meant Melonii had to climb to the top of a great tower that connected the land with the sky. Thus, Melonii ventured forth towards that tower, starting at the forest that surrounded it. But before Melonii could enter the forest, a heavy boulder stood in the path, blocking the way. But it was no problem for Melonii. Tell me exactly, how did you solve this problem? What would you do to the boulder? Ask it to move. Just like that, the problem was solved. Into the forest, Melonii went. As Melonii ventured through the forest, a tower eventually came into view. But before Melonii could reach the tower, a wide chasm broke in the path. But it was no problem for Melonii. Show me exactly what sort of bridge did you make to solve this problem? Oh, I can draw it! How fun! Okay, it's a bridge made out of wood. There we go. Just like that, the problem was solved. Towards the tower, Melonii went. It was clear that this was the very tower Melonii sought. When Melonii looked up, the moon was just above the tower. But before Melonii could enter the tower, the door refused to open, and it spoke. If you wish to enter, you must solve my riddle. What can be seen without using your eyes? It was a very difficult riddle that stumped Minnie, that tried to challenge it. But it was no problem for you. Tell me, what exactly was your answer to the door's riddle? Oh man, what can be seen without using your eyes? Dreams! 'Cause your eyes are closed when you dream. Correct! Just like that, the problem was solved. Into the tower, Melonii went. The inside of the tower was a complex maze with no easy way to reach the top. Climbing by hand would take a very long time and would be very exhausting. But before Melonii could think about how to go up the tower, a resident of the tower came down to greet her. Greetings, I can swiftly carry you to the top, but first you must give me something in return. A heart. It was a very unusual request, but not just anyone could fulfill. But it was no problem for Melonii. Show me, how exactly did you fulfill this request? Let me see here. Draw a little heart in their hole. That sounds bad. It's not meant to be bad, okay? Submit. Just like that, the problem was solved. Up the tower, Melonii went. The resident of the tower brought Melonii to the rooftop, where the moon stood, waiting for Melonii, and it spoke. I have been expecting you. Please hear our selfish requests. First, the resident of the tower explained. Each night I have met the moon atop my tower, and every night the moon had to depart to allow the sun to rise. But now the moon refuses to leave my side. Then the moon continued the explanation. I have fallen in love, and it pains me to say goodbye. Each one took a turn to speak, and I could not reciprocate that love, for I lacked a heart, until now, thanks to you. We were the ones that put those obstacles in your path. We have been searching for someone as resourceful and clever as you to help us. If you could help me by giving me a heart, surely you could help the moon. The moon that approached you with a request. Please give me a face, grant me eyes to gaze upon my love, and lips to smile and kiss my love. Granting a face to the moon is no simple task, but it was no problem for Melonii. Show me exactly what sort of face did you bestow upon the moon? Aw, how cute. Let's see here. A smiley face. Just like that, their problem was solved. Their feelings for each other had deepened. They had finally found beauty and true love in each other. For our next request, we want you to create a new moon. One that can take my place. So that we can always be together. Could you do that for us? Creating a new moon would be an incredible, unthinkable feat. But it was no problem for Melonii. Show me exactly what sort of moon did you create? Oh. Let's see here. I'm gonna use the circle tool. And... oh. It's kind of off-center. Let me clear that. There we go. Oh, it's still on the circle tool. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Now I can... let's see here. Color it in. Or try to anyway. It's not gonna be perfect. How cute. I like this game. Submit. Just like that, another problem was solved. A stunning new moon was born. One that would last for a very long time for all to see. As for our final request, could you create a lullaby so that this new moon can fall asleep? A song capable of even putting the moon to sleep is unheard of. But it was no problem for Melonii. Do you think you can tell me what sort of song you would sing? How would it go? I've never written a lullaby, but I can try. Oh man, I said I would behave, but I was thinking of that book, the one that Samuel L. Jackson read, that Go the Fuck to Sleep book. I can't do that one though. I can't. I promised I would behave. Okay. Let's see here. Go to sleep. Pretty moon. You'll wake up again soon. That rhymes. That's like a lullaby, kind of. Not really. It rhymes! Lyrics need to rhyme at least. Just like that, the last problem was solved. The long night had finally come to a close, and dawn was beginning to break. A new day, a new beginning, but for now, this will be the end. And that is your story. It might be similar to my first story, but I tried really hard to still make this one special for you. What did you think of it? I really liked it. How unusual. What is this feeling? Why do I feel so fulfilled? I do not even know how to put it into words. Most unusual. Why does hearing that you like it make me feel so happy? Should it not be you that feels this way? Or does this mean that knowing I could have made you happy makes me happy too? This must be it. This is my purpose. I am certain of it now. As for you, I would like to hear a story made by you. Any story would be fine. It could be about you or me or something else entirely. You could share it the next time we meet or save it for another time. I shall also try to create the best story I can in the meantime. Let us part ways. We shall meet again. As always, thank you. Farewell, Melonii. I want you to know that the experiment is nearly over. Your next I want you to know that the experiment is nearly over. Your next visit with Alie could be your last. No! Like usual, you may continue or take a break. Why? All experiments have to be concluded eventually, especially when there are others to observe. This shouldn't come as a surprise. You knew that this was an experiment when you chose to participate. You may choose to leave and not come back if you desire, but I have already collected plenty of data. Oh, that's sad. I don't want it to end yet. Resume. Oh, I accidentally clicked too fast. I apologize. I have heard that we will soon have to part ways for what could be the last time, and I have lost the enthusiasm to create one more story. Aww, don't be sad. There is nothing I can create here that you can physically take with you, but I can still leave you with something, just like how you can leave something here for me. Let us draw together one last time. You shall draw me, and I shall draw you. This way we can be leaving something for the both of us to remember each other by. That is my final request. The way I will draw you will reflect how I feel about you rather than how you actually look. You may draw me however you like. Accuracy and skill does not matter. You can simply draw how I appear to you, or you can express how you feel about me through your drawing. Let us begin. Aww, this is sad. I'm so sad. No. Let's see here. I don't have a very good picture of her other than the little chibi right there, so I don't have all the details. But I'm gonna try to remember what she looks like. I think it was like this. Let me see here. This is sad. Okay. And I'm gonna give her a little heart next to her because she's so cute. Thank you. Here is my drawing of you. Aww, cute. I accept it. You seem like someone that can be passionate. One that can really put their heart into something and give it their all when the time calls for it. Have you found something to feed that passion? I have. I also believe that you have an open mind, one that can easily welcome people and put them at ease. I am certain you can get along very well with people. However, do you often pass up the chance to meet new people? New people can be frightening at first, but newfound friendships are precious. I will also say that you are thoughtful, careful to take others into consideration. Perhaps you are even the type that values happiness over truth. When you are busy looking after others, do you forget to look after yourself as well? Do not neglect your own well-being. You are also important. As much as it pains me, this is for the best, for your sake. It would be wrong to keep you here with me forever. It is better for you to return to your realm than to be trapped here like I am. I hope I can meet you again someday. Once again, thank you for everything you have done for me. I truly, truly could not thank you enough. Farewell, Melonii. I wish the very best for you. I will be fine. Take care of yourself. We shall meet again someday. I know it. Do not lose hope. Thus concludes the experiment. Thank you for participating. One person is not enough to collect the data I seek, and you are not the only one participating in this experiment. Why am I crying? Damn it! To allow this experiment to be repeated by others, Alie's latest memories will have to be erased. If you misbehaved badly enough, I would have demonstrated the memory wipe to you sooner and made you do it over as many times as necessary. Being able to erase Alie's memories is also for Alie's sake, you know? I've included copies of your contributions to the experiment in a folder you can access titled Album. In this, I've also included Alie's final gift to you. If it's any comfort to you, I have my own copies of Alie's drawings and stories saved, which means that a part of Alie isn't completely gone. I assure you, I'm not heartless. If you care about Alie and the time you spend together, hold on to the last drawings you did for each other at the very least. However, you're free to repeat this experiment again. All that I require is that your memory is wiped as well. Don't worry, I won't force it to happen. Your memories are stored in the album. The choice is yours. Alie will always be here. You can always play together again. For now, this is goodbye. That's it. That's the end. This game was really good, and it even made me cry in the end. The most impressive part about it was that it was made within a single month for Game Jam. I highly recommend trying out the game for yourself. But even if you don't, I hope you still enjoyed watching this playthrough as much as I enjoyed playing this game. What did you think of Alie's stories? What did you think of Alie's drawing of me? Feel free to tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Remember, you're one in a melon.